Hello everyone, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there. It's a love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there for the week of December 15th to the 21st. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see, show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Geminis during the week of December 15th to the 21st. What kind of love is coming towards my Geminis during the week of December 15th and to the 21st? Here we go. Here we go. All right, that wanted to pop out, so I took that one. Damn. Damn. All right. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, Gemini. So, right out the gate, we got the Lovers card. Okay? So, the Lovers, which is a twin flame card here. Okay? So, your twin flame, someone that considers you their twin flame, is in hot pursuit. All right? They're in hot pursuit here. You represent to them a restart, a rebirth, a renewal. Okay, this is like a brand new, fresh start. All right. This person should again. This person believes they're a twin flame. Okay, you represent a brand new hope. You bring hope. You bring joy. You bring rebirth into their life. Above also, we also got the Empress here too as well, which means there's a lot of fertility and abundance here as well. So this person is straight up looking to have children with you. Period. Okay? And they're looking to be with you for the long time because they believe there's a lot here there's a lot here to really embark upon. Okay? So they want the full Monty. They want the house, they want the life, they want the children. I mean, you know, and they are putting in the work. They're putting in the work. Okay? The Magician card trying to manifest this reality. Okay? And there's a reason why they're doing this. Okay? There's a reason why they see you as a twin flame representing a renewal, hope, rebirth, abundance here, twin flame. It's because they know you. They're your ex. Okay? This is an ex energy here that is really palpitating through with this situation. Now, here's the thing. We also got the 10 of Swords here, which means at some particular time, there was a situation where as though, and this could be either one of your energy, by the way. This can either be you stabbed in the back by them or them feeling like they got stabbed in the back by you. Okay? So it could be either way here. All right? And the reason that this stabbing in the back was done is because we got the 7 of Cups here. So there was this illusion that there were so many choices, and could have been, some of them were illusionary, but there were a lot of different choices and stuff like that. Okay, and now things have finally come full circle. World card. Things have finally come full circle. So we're back at 1 again. All right. Now, this could be one of two things here. This could be a figurative or a literal sense. Figuratively speaking, there could have been, like, in other words, the grass wasn't greener on the other side type of thing. Went out there and thought there were like all of these opportunities and so forth and so on. And then you find out, man, this is not green. This is like fucking weeds. Then they start making their way back to you. And you're like, you know what I mean? Like, what you're like is completely up to you. But, you know, I feel like still a lot of you are probably going to tell them to kick rocks. But you can give a listen, right? And so that's what's happening. So it could be a literal sense. Went out there, realized the green wasn't, the grass wasn't green. It actually was either weeds or astroturf. And they're making their way back. All right? Or this could be in the literal sense where there was this trip or something that they went on, this epiphany that they got. Like, wow, you know what? I never knew how good I had it. I never knew how much I loved this individual. And at the end of the day, it's really up to you. It's really up to you if you want to give this individual another chance or not, or you at least want to hear them out. Listen, I'm all about at least listening to what a person has to say, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean if you open your door to listen to somebody that you're going to take them back, okay? And so that's what this is all about here. So that's what's going on with that. You got this individual, this potential individual that feels as though they're your twin flame, and you know they're really trying to manifest this into reality, abundance, hope, you know, children, the whole nine. Okay, so that's pretty much a quick recap of that. So with that being said, let's see what kind of strengths you're going to be dealing with doing this. What kind of strengths? What kind of strengths are my Geminis going to be dealing with doing this week? What kind of strengths are my Geminis going to be dealing with during the week of December 15th to the 21st? What kind of strengths are my Geminis going to be dealing with during the week of December 15th to the 21st? What kind of strengths are my Geminis going to be dealing with? Show me the cards that I need to see. Ooh. Well. First strength, this is funny. You're dealing with, boom, the devil card. So you recognize toxicity when you see it. It also could mean, along with the devil card, could also represent, again, remember, these are all your strengths here, okay? So it could also be in regards to the fact of you recognize somebody that has like an alcoholism problem, an opioid addiction issue, or just an overall toxic motherfucker, you know what I mean? And so you're pretty much on point. You're in tune with that. You're like, okay, I recognize some toxic nonsense when I see it. So you're on point when it comes to that. You've been through that. You don't want to go back there again. Which, depending on how the relationship ended and looking like it didn't end too well, that doesn't bode too well for that reconnection. In addition, there you have the Two of Swords. So you're at a bit of an indecision. That you're at this crossroads in your perspective right now. Again, this is your strength, and the reason why being at the crossroads could be seen as a strength because it's basically you're taking a pause. Okay, you're taking a pause. You're pretty much taking an assessment of your life to see, okay, this is where I am. Let me see where I am to this date. You know, you're just taking times. You're taking the time out to take an assessment of your life, okay? And so that's where you're at. However, you do want to recognize victory, which is, again, probably why you are taking that assessment, because you want to recognize victory in your life. Now, interesting part is we also have the Judgment card here, which means that you would not, it's not out of the realm of possibility that you would not entertain getting back with an ex. Now, it may not necessarily be this ex, but I kind of feel like maybe perhaps it is. At least that you'll at least be willing to give them the opportunity to hear what they have to say. Again, and I want to stress there's nothing wrong with listening to what someone has to say. Everyone's, you can look at this one of two ways. You want to listen to them grovel, okay? Or it could be, they could genuinely be sorry, and there could be something there that can kind of be like, you know what, I can forgive this. So, whatever, all right? So, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for you at least entertaining the thought of at least hearing them out, all right? Now, we have the Ace of Cups here. You're looking for true, deep love, okay? Which is another reason why you may give them at least a chance to hear them out, because you're looking for deep love. And sometimes, it's easier to find that deep love with something that you were familiar with, depending on how bad things were, okay? You're looking for an equal give and take too. You're looking for someone to be generous with you. Six of Pentacles as well. So you want to pour, you know, generosity, whether it be money, time, effort, whatever, into a relationship, and you want that to be reciprocal back to you. You're looking for something traditional as well. Hierophant card here. So you're looking for traditional, something traditional, something long term, possible marriage, the right individual. And finally here we have the Four of Swords. And there's, like I said, that goes hand in hand with that Two of Swords that I said. You're like at this crossroads. The Four of Swords here, just like this sense of you're contemplating. You're kind of putting things in perspective. Okay? You know, you're taking this assessment of your life. And a lot of times when people are taking assessment of their lives, naturally, things from the past are going to pop up. You know, you're going to think about what you could have done differently, what you wouldn't have done at all, who you let into your life, who you shouldn't have let into your life, that type of thing. So you're taking an assessment, and timing is everything. And this X looks like, and while you're in this reflective period, they're going to kind of make their way towards you, and which is kind of what's going to kind of even open up the door a little bit. Like, again, because I always like to say this, it's not a coincidence. A lot of times where energy, where you put your energy out, that kind of energy will come back to you. So you're reminiscing and you're thinking about these things. Again, holidays are right around the corner too. So, you know, that's when a lot of reflecting and reminiscing usually takes place, to be honest with you. And that's why this person's kind of making their way into your orbit again. So that's what's happening with that, okay? I think you guys get where I'm going with that. So with that being said, what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation, other than the obvious? What particular things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? What types of things from the past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Here we go. So, a deal breaker from the door. The Moon card. Deception and deceit. Okay? And so, in the past you were, as we've already established, there was a bit of backstabbing and deceptiveness here that hurt. You got hurt. Someone got hurt here. And if you were to even, again, with the Devil card, you recognize toxicity, okay? You recognize toxicity. These are your strengths, okay? Recognizing of toxicity. If you were to even get the slightest whiff of deception, then that would just kill the shit out of this quickly. They would be ultimately dismissed. Cancel that check. Get out of here. That's what we're talking about here. All right. If there was like the near sniff of that. All right. In the past that happened before, not this time. Not today. All right. Ace of Cups. You're looking for deep love. Before, you were just kind of like willing to accept an individual who they were. They had their flaws. Now you're looking for deep, powerful, deep love. Okay? And if this ex were to return, if you were to entertain the thought of that individual coming back, if they weren't about it, they weren't about putting in that work to really making it work, then you might get out of here. Don't darken my doorstep again. And finally, we have Strength card. Major Arcana here. And again, this a lot of spiritual strength, a lot of passion, a lot of courage here. Spiritual courage, if you will. So basically, it's from the inside out. And that's what this is really about. It's about creating a sense of self from the inside out. Something that's stable. Something that's as pure as possible. But also something that is stable. And something that is reliable. Okay? And so, again, and like I said in the past, maybe in regards to this, maybe you were, willing to let certain shit fly. not today. And if they don't know, they're going to learn today that, like, look, listen, or this week rather, that, nah, you know, you're not nothing to be trifled with, especially your feelings. So that's where you are. Okay. So that being said, let me see what additional information Spirit wants to say here before I shut this thing down. What additional information does Spirit want to get before I shut this thing down? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Ooh. Interesting. This is interesting. So, here we go. 2 cards popped out that I thought was very interesting. One was stretch. Okay? Be careful not to stretch, ideally, what you're willing to deal with. So you have the truth, and then you have other people's perspective. And don't let people, stretch the definition of what truth is. Okay? If you were hurt, if you were betrayed, that's just how it is. And don't let someone kind of stretch the definition of that. The old saying, are you going to believe me or are you going to believe your lying eyes? You feel me? So don't let somebody kind of stretch the definition of the truth, or start changing details and shit like that. You were at ground zero, so just keep that in mind, that you know what happened as well as they do. People can have different perspectives. People are entitled to their own opinions, but they're not entitled to their own facts. Okay? And just keep that in mind here. In addition here, we have repetition. Be wary of repetitious behavior. If you start seeing patterns of behavior, again, red flags, if you will. Repetition here. So, a leopard don't change the spots, okay? So, just be wary of that repetitious behavior. That, okay, now finally also we have ready but waiting. So again, like I said, it appears and it feels to me that there's at least some part of you that is willing to entertain the thought of at least hearing what this ex has to say, okay? With that, at least hear. There's some part of you that wants to hear that. If even for just a nostalgia perspective, okay, you're willing to kind of open up that door and peek out. Like I said, it's the holidays and this type of shit's going to happen more times than not. But Spirit says, just be wary. This person does love you, does care about you. It does appear that there has been, the good news is that it does appear that there has been some type of transformation within this individual. Okay? I definitely want to say that. But on the same token, with the transformation having happened, it just may be too late for you. But you're willing to at least just give them a listen. Okay? With that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone. That's fine. If it did resonate with you, hey, please feel free to get a personal reading. I'll leave the link below. And if it did resonate with you, still, you may want to get a personal reading. I'll leave the link below as well, okay? With that being said, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. My name is Adonis, and I will see you next time.